Hi, this is Ogres again, and the next video I'm going to do today is on WWE TLC 2020, which aired on, in my location, December 21st, 2020. I watched I think it was after 6 the same day, so I watched it 8 or 9 hours after it aired. Yeah, so this is from 10 days ago, this show. There was a kickoff show. I think that was like 1 hour long. There was no real matches, I think, on the card. Oh, was there? Wait. No, there was an 8-man tag team match, I think, and I forget who wins. But it doesn't affect the overall show. I think Big E gets a win against Sami Zayn on that in that match, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he did, yeah. It was a Smackdown 8-man tag team match. And then the first match on the show itself is the first match is Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship in a TLC match, and McIntyre was the champion going in. And then there was cash in by The Miz towards the end. Apparently Morrison did it for him, and there was controversy over that in the following weeks on Raw. And apparently he got his briefcase back, but that was on the recent episode, I think, of Raw from 2 or 3 days ago. But that's another. Maybe I'll recap that before I do the NXT one year-end awards video in the next 24 hours or so. But yeah, no surprise who won that match. Oh, I guess it was a surprise. It was a 3-on-1, 3 or 4-on-1, I forget. But yeah, he looked strong in this match, McIntyre. And AJ gave him a hell of a match. And then match number 2 on the card is Sasha Banks going in as the SmackDown Women's Champion against Carmella in a SmackDown Women's title match. Carmella did okay in this match, actually. I'm very surprised. And then Sasha won by submission, and she's still the SmackDown Women's Champion. And then the third match on the show is the New Day versus the Hurt Business. The New Day were the Raw Tag Team Champions going into this Raw Tag Team title match. The Hurt Business were comprised of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. And the Hurt Business are the winners by pinfall when Alexander pinned Kingston after he got the blind tag on Shelton Benjamin. Or I guess he knew about it. And then match number 4 is the Women's Tag Team Titles match. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the champions, versus Asuka and a mystery partner, which turned out to be Charlotte Flair. What a surprise. And this actually, I can understand that. If it was a normal tag team match and she wanted revenge on Nia Jax, I could understand that more, but it's a women's tag team title match, but there is some backstory to that. Asuka and Charlotte they win the match, and are the new women's tag team champions. And they won after Charlotte Flair got the pinfall on Baszler after I think it was natural selection, it's called. And yeah. And then the second TLC match of the night, and the semi-main event, is Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the Universal title in a TLC match, and Reigns is the champion going in. Reigns had help from Jey Uso pretty much majority of the match, and Owens won the title a few times. Oh, could have won the title a few times, I mean. But Reigns retains the title after a nut shot, and then he gets the Universal title off the hook. And then the 6th match on the show, which is the main event, is the Fiend versus Randy Orton in a Firefly Inferno match, which surprisingly it was better than the Ring of Fire match from SummerSlam 2013, but I preferred the Armageddon Inferno match from 2006. It was a different type, but that was a better match. But this one was an interesting story. Orton won the Firefly Inferno match after he set him on fire, and then gave him RKO after he was on fire. And then the way that the show ended was very, very interesting. He got the bell didn't even ring. It was a weird end, and got a gasoline can, poured it on the Fiend, and then got a match from ringside, lit it up. Maybe he hesitated, I'm not sure. It lit it up and then threw it on his body, carcass, set him on fire, and the announcers were horrified at this. Even though he was burned before this, they didn't say anything. So, what a strange ending. But I gotta admit, it was an interesting way to end the show with a burning corpse at the end. With a burning corpse at the end. I thought this show was very good. It was better than Survivor Series. I thought the 2 TLC matches were awesome. The Smackdown Women's title match was good. The tag team title matches were just okay. They were decent. The women's tag team titles match was good. Towards the end it was good, yeah. And the main event was average, decent to average. So I'd probably give this a B+. It was very good. It was better than Survivor Series, which I thought was probably a C-. It was not that good. Yeah. There were elements of it that it was just missing something. It was missing a couple of matches, and the farewell, which I'm gonna get to watching tonight. From what I heard, it was underwhelming, but I'm gonna get to that. The main event on that show was good. But yeah, this TLC pay-per-view was very good. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Alright, it's been Ogres. Peace out. Oh, and the next thing I'm going to do is the NXT episode from December 23rd. Then maybe I'll recap Raw from the recent Raw or the Raw before that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll check it out and see if it's worth reviewing. But yeah, this has been Ogres. Peace out.